Hey guys, Nick Stoll here with Stoll's Outdoor. One thing a lot of us like to do on YouTube, especially me, is we like to show off a lot of our kit, things like that. And I got a few things here today that I want to show you and give a shout out to some of my very, very good friends. Okay, one of the first things I want to show you is my buck saw. Now this is my buck saw, the ones that I make. Okay, this one's maple. What I'm going to show you is the pyro done on this saw for me. Okay, and this is done by a very, very good friend of mine. Okay, YouTube channel, Dr. Death 70. Okay, check him out. He and I have been really good friends for a long time, supporting each other's channels and all that stuff. And he wanted to wood burn a saw for me, and he's done a lot of different pyro for different people, axe handles, things like that. He's recently done an axe that Peter Kohler made with Dark Timber. Look at that. Put my name right in there. Look at that. Stoll's Outdoor Solutions. So awesome of him to do that. Anyway, just wanting to give a shout out to my very good friend who did this for me. Show him my appreciation. Thank you so much. This is awesome. This is a real honor to have this saw done up and personalized for me. So thank you very much, Dr. Death 70. And another one I'm going to show you. And these guys don't have a YouTube channel. Okay. A couple of cool little things. These are made for me by a very dear friend of mine, Jeff Allen, who has a Facebook page, Allen Antler Arts. He made this knife for me a while ago. I've been carrying it and loving it ever since I got it. Okay. It's got this stabilized California buckeye for the handle on this. Excellent little knife. Okay. Because I keep this knife in my fire kit. Okay, it does a lot of my chores when I'm making feather sticks, things like that. This is my knife for that, or any other little camp chores, any food prep, or any small wood prep things that I need to do. This is the guy. This right here does it. Also this sweet little ferro rod. Okay, this is a stabilized bog oak. Elastic tensioner on it. Outstanding little ferro rod. Come on. There we go. Gotta find the sweet spot on your 90-degree spine. Outstanding. Just showing that off. Okay. And a very good friend of mine. Excuse me. Very good friend of mine named Kurt. Makes these ferro rods. Okay, well, he doesn't make the ferro rods, but he puts this together. It's got a very generous fat wood handle on here. Okay, and that's a generous handle. And the idea behind this is so you have some fat wood with you all the time you're carrying your ferro rod. Gave me this good heavy-duty lanyard to put on it, and a firesteels.com striker. Okay. I believe this is like the Armageddon or something. The ferro rod, the big 1/2 inch by 5 inch ferro rod. Okay. Anyway, I really enjoy my friend Kurt's products with fat wood. I showed a little bit earlier in a different video. Okay, look at that stuff. Okay, it's almost like honey. I like the way this stuff just bleeds the sap out, that fat wood. I mean, look at that. There's some quality stuff right there. Okay. My buddy Kurt, he's a Vietnam veteran. He's kind enough to do some trading with me. Gave me a big supply of this fat wood and this ferro rod to try out. This is an outstanding ferro rod, Kurt. Love it. So, just showing off some kit. Okay, it's just what I do. These are my friends, and I want to give a good shout out to them. And then the Fiesta Resistance. Okay, I bought a axe head a while ago. I sent it to a very good friend to restore it. Okay, this is a Black Raven double bit. Okay, this thing looked like it had been, I don't know, cut in rebar and then used as a door stop for a barn door for the last 50 years when I got this thing. Okay, I've hacked on some logs with it a little bit ago just to try it out. This is probably my first full-size double bit, so it did take me quite a bit to get used to. I got some leather work I'm going to have to do for it, so I need to build a good proper mask for this thing so it's safe to carry in the woods and so it's safe to store in my house. But you know, besides me getting it dirty a little bit, just cutting some logs and peeling some fat wood with it. And that edge, I'm almost scared to touch that edge. Okay, if I sneeze or slip on doing it, I'll probably cut my hand off, or at least my thumb. Right? So this is definitely quality. Look at the pin job he did on that. Okay, this is a solid American hickory handle. It's a black poplar wedge. Okay, and then he puts these oak dowels in here. Alright, now he's the first guy to do this here, and it's beautiful and very functional. This thing is never going to come off of here. Okay, I'll break this handle before I get this, before these wedges come out. Okay, and this is Hinderman's axes. Okay, if you have an axe head that you want restored and hung properly, you need to talk to them. Okay, this guy does an outstanding job. Look at that. Just beautiful, beautiful work. Okay, and this thing will, you know, this thing will last my lifetime. All right. Like I said, I need to get some leather, build a proper mask for it, probably put a strike guard on it. And just beautiful work, my friend. Beautiful work. I am very, very happy to own this. Okay. This is definitely the, whew, yeah, this is the pride of my kit right here. So I will probably be buried with this. Anyway, thanks for looking, guys. Some show and tell today, and a shout out to my very good friends. Thanks for watching.